Come on then, Daniel.
There's a few words to say to you. You're not going to like it.
Exactly.
Go into that pigsty of yours, please. How many years, and don't fib to me, since this house has been cleaned? Come on, truthfully.
4.
Oh, get out of
Pardon?
it.
Would you try again, please?
4 years.
Pinocchio.
Let Daniel speak. Tell us all about it.
It got out of hand. The dogs are shedding, so that's piles of hair all over the house.
Do the dogs make the dust on the mantelpiece?
No.
Do the dogs have a filthy kitchen?
Not to mention the bathroom.
Are you a single gentleman?
Yeah.
Do you want a woman?
Yeah.
I've got news for you. You've got not a chance.
Well, don't bring them back here.
You've got to get your finger out your backside and clean this place up.
You're in the doghouse, mate, with us. Do you want to get clean?
Yes.
How much do you want to get clean?
Really badly. Badly enough that I'm willing to take abuse from you guys to get it done.
Before the cleaning commences, Daniel needs to curb all this clutter.
On a serious note, and I'm being deadly serious, you know, don't muck about with me, because you'd rather wrestle with a grizzly bear with hemorrhoids than muck about with me. I'm quite serious.
I'm sorry, that was just an odd visual.
Would you stop it? We're going to start getting all this junk off here, aren't you? It does not belong in a living room, does it?
Not if I want to keep the house clean.
By Jove, he's got it.
These are old Christmas cards. Trash.
Christmas cards, you know it. Oh.
Replace it. Mind my lungs, for the love of goodness.
We'll fill about 10 sacks with all this bits from your sofa.
You know I'm not happy about that, right?
Well, I know you're very unhappy. You're not an untidy man. Your house is spotless. That's why I'm standing here like an idiot in America.
All the junk's been dumped. It's grime fighting time. Gentlemen, start your scrub brushes.
He's a lovely man, but how can he get himself in this situation?
I think he's in denial about it all, isn't he?
Oh, aren't they all,
Big
dear?
time.
These are so handy.
Yeah, not very heavy either.
No, but I've got both hands full. You don't see me with a hand free.
Daniel's obedience class begins in the kitchen, where Kim has him working like a, well, you know.
This is called domestic bliss, darling. Put them on. Come along, get them on.
What about the fur?
It takes a man to wear these to feel masculine. Do you still feel masculine?
Working on it.
This is your order to wash your dishes in, okay? First of all, I'm going to do cups, plates, saucers, all your chinaware.
Why do you do it in that order?
Because they're the least dirty. Just wiggle them in the water. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. 1, 2, 1, 2. You're trimming your waist, you see, washing the dishes.
Oh, so you're multitasking.
I like your wiggle.
You like my wiggle? I like your wiggle, too.
Next thing we're going to do is cutlery. You want a couple of drops of washing up liquid, right? Say you had a dinner party or something. As you clear the table from your guests, you simply do that. And then when you come to wash your dishes, you come to your knives and forks, they're virtually clean.
While Daniel scrubs and scours, something sickening could be scurrying out of sight. So our dirt detective is going undercover.
Now, this place is caked in dust. But I don't think that's the worst of it. I've got a sticky board here, which I'm going to, leave in this delightful cupboard, just to see what sort of critters are wandering around in here. And anything that is will be absolutely glued to this surface.
Daniel's little pest problem pales in comparison to the titanic terror of his toilet.
This is absolutely awful. You've got urine, you've got feces, you've got the works. I'm using a heavy abrasive, once again a good old trusty nylon scourer. I'm going to immerse it in this scouring powder, and it will come off very, very quickly. I have to tell you, I've never seen such a colour down a loo. Whether you've got something wrong with your bum or something, I do not know, dear. Are you feeling well?
I've been feeling well.
Well, I don't know, dear. Your stools aren't good. I'm being honest with you. I mean, you've got to be logical, dear, haven't you? Oh, and all the pee-pee off the seat. Now I'm going to flush the loo. Oh, I think it's wonderful. My God.
I think I'll take it for a spin.
You christen it, my darling. I'll leave you on your own. There's your magazine. Do enjoy.
Thank you.
Can Daniel collar all the critters in his crib?
They are disease carriers. They do spread salmonella.
And will all the dirt be defeated before Daniel gets a surprise visitor?
When did you get here?
Dream cleaners Kim and Aggie have been showing dirty dog Daniel that man's best friend is a scouring pad.
You could eat your dinner in that, couldn't you?
I don't know that I want to eat my dinner in it, but...
You certainly could when I've cleaned it all. You could eat your dinner in it.
As if that notion wasn't nauseating enough, Aggie and extermination expert Michelle Higa expose what vile vermin are haunting Daniel's house.
You have cockroaches, Daniel. They are disease carriers. They leave their feces all over the place. They do spread salmonella.
And presumably, if you're not clearing them out, they're just multiplying.
Absolutely. Cockroaches can feed off of one small spot for days at a time, and you could have 50 cockroaches eating off of one spot of oil, a cookie crumb, any kibble on the floor that might drop out around the dog food bin. You don't want to give them any opportunities.
Did you find any other insects here?
We did. We found a lot of moths, a lot of cellar spiders, commonly known as the daddy longlegs. And the reason you have so many is because you have such an abundant food supply. Their food supply is other insects.
So really, the answer to all of this is get cleaning.
If Daniel's gonna work the bugs out, he'll have to go after those virtually worldwide webs. All it takes is a dash of dish liquid and a barely moist mop.
Wring that as tight as you can. When you do that, all the muscles in your back flex. I think it looks very sexy from where I'm standing. I'm not complaining. Thank you. Doggy, hello. Now watch what I'm going to do. I go into the corner. Do you see the way I'm gathering that? I could gather a spool of cotton.
In a matter of moments, Kim catches the cobwebs and leaves every corner clean.
That's not
Looks
bad.
a lot better already.
But to get this doghouse in order, Kim and Aggie need to fetch their group of groomers. While the crew unleashes their cleaning power, Aggie shows Daniel how to make his bed well-bred.
Pillow and comforter full of feathers and prone to clumping in the dryer. If you put some tennis balls in and put the dryer on, that will help to distribute the filling and keep it even and nicely balanced. And then afterwards, you can recycle those tennis balls.